Hello guys, in this video we will discuss about EC2, Amazon EC2. The full form of EC2 is Elastic Compute Cloud. It is used to provide resizable compute capacity in the cloud computing concept. The EC2 is one of the virtual server that can be used to run applications, host websites and store data. I can simply say that EC2 is one of the virtual computer which will be created with the help of AWS account to do any kind of activity in that virtual environment. Next, coming to the how to create or what are the steps to create EC2 in the AWS login. The first step is you need to log in into that account, and from the second step onwards, actual process will be begin. The very first one is open the EC2 dashboard and select appropriate region. Next, choose the instance type, select AMI machine image, so which is related to the OS. Next, second one, and I mean the next one is creating key pair. Next, doing the network settings. So as of now, we will select only default settings. In addition to that, we will include this kind of setting like create a custom TCP port number 8080 and click and select one option called anywhere. Next, leave the default configure storage settings and configure the security group and click review and launch for launching the computer. Let us see practically. So let me open AWS server. So here I am giving name like sample system. Next, followed by I am selecting Ubuntu operating system. Followed by I am leaving this option, default option like t2.micro. So this is an instance type, which consisting of CPU and RAM. And coming to the key pair, I am creating new key pair. Click on the new key pair and give the name for the key pair. So I am giving name as today's date, and I am selecting PPK. Why? Because I am using PPK for connecting to the system, and click on create key pair. So the key pair will be created and it will be downloaded in your download folder. Next, coming to the network settings, click on edit. Click on edit, and here you can add another rule. You can add another rule. So by clicking here, custom TCP port range 8080 anywhere, then leave configuration storage as default and click on the launch instance. Click on the launch instance. So the virtual computer is launching in the AWS. So click on this one. So here you can see that the name of the system is sample system. Just now I have given this name. Click on this ID. Here, copy the public IPv4 DNS. Copy the public IPv4 DNS value by clicking this one. Go to the putty software which is installed in the computer. Here, give this one. Paste the copied thing in the host name. Then select the data in the connection. Here, give the username of the system. As I am given Ubuntu operating system. The username for the Ubuntu operating system is Ubuntu. So I am giving the username as Ubuntu. Next, coming to the SSH, coming to the ANTH authentication. Here, use the private key which is downloaded just now with a key pair name called today's date. See, open that one. And click on open. So like this, the prompt will be displayed. So click on the accept. So this is the virtual computer of Ubuntu operating system. Ubuntu operating system. So I am using ping command for Google so that it will be activated or it will be active for more number of or it will be active for some time. Next step is after creating so these are the steps for creating EC2 instance, and next one is, so with the help of this putty also we have connected the system. So by giving the EC2 public DNS system and giving SSH and giving port number and giving the username as Ubuntu, and in the authentication providing the PPK file. So all these things are done. So next is let us install Jenkins in EC2. So we have already connected to the EC2 where the operating system is Ubuntu. In this system, we will try to install Jenkins. So for the installation of the Jenkins, we need Java. So copy this one. So copy this one. If you see that Java hyphen version, initially there is no command in this one. So for that reason, I am giving this command for installing the Java here. Why? Because Jenkins requires Java. For that reason, I am installing Java here. It will take some time here. After installation of Java, we need to go to the Jenkins website, and these are the red color fields. These red color fields are the some kind of coding instructions which are useful for installing the Jenkins. The first set commands is this one, adding the repository, and second step is append the Debian packages. Then finally, we have to execute the update command, and then we have to install the Jenkins software. So these are the steps we need to perform during the installation of Jenkins. So it is Java is still installing here. Okay, so Java is successfully installed here. So you can see the version of the Java. So here it is displaying the version of the Java here. Next, next what we have to do. So what we have to do is this is the command. So this is the command for adding the repository for Jenkins. So I'm copying and pasting here. This is the first step for installing the Jenkins. Next, the second one, appending the Debian package here. I'm appending Debian packages here. Next, after appending these Debian packages, I need to update the directories. After completion of updations, then I'm selecting this final command for installing the Jenkins. Here Jenkins has successfully installed. So to verify the commands related to the Jenkins, especially what is the status of the installation of Jenkins. We can use system CTL Jenkins status. 1 minute. So this is the command systemctl status Jenkins. So now it is showing that the Jenkins is still at it is active and running. So to verify it is active or running, so we have to copy the public IP before DNS. Then we have to paste it in the URL. Colon 8080. So this is how we can able to install the Jenkins in the EC2 in the EC2. So this is the way. So later in the future videos we can unlock the Jenkins and we can do some processing in the Jenkins. Thank you for watching this.